I've now got Sharon back with lots of guests, haven't you?
I know, I think we've probably got the most people in this studio this morning that I think we've ever had, but we've managed to fit everybody in, Keith.
Good.
Nothing, we're just brilliant, aren't we?
Excellent. So I take it this little interview now, you're going to do it in 2 pieces, and we're going to put the one, that particular one I'm pointing to there in between.
Yes, Ada's picked some great music, and we're going to have a break in the middle and play the first of her 2 choices. So we are delighted to be joined in the studio this morning by, I think, our youngest ever guests. Ada, Seth and Mabel are the team behind a brand new event in York called YorKAOS, and are here to tell us all about it. So good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, you're all still awake? That's good. We're doing all right. So firstly, do you want to introduce yourselves, and then you can tell us how old you are as well?
Hi, I am Ada and I am 9 years old, and I am the founder of York Kids Art Token Studios.
Hi, I'm Mabel and I am 10 years old, and I am working with Ada for YorKAOS.
Hi, I'm Seth and I'm 9 years old. I'm also on the committee for YorKAOS.
So I think but we also have Ada's dad John in the studio as well. If you want to say hello, John.
Good morning, everyone.
I think John, you're just keeping us right, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, basically.
That's your role.
I'm the secretary.
So, firstly, would you like to tell us what YorKAOS is all about?
YorKAOS is an art exhibition for primary school aged kids 5 to 11 years old. The exhibition is being held at Spark in the city centre during the February half-term holiday, Tuesday the 18th of February to Saturday the 22nd of February. As well as showing everyone how amazing your artists are, we'll also be raising money for charity.
Now, I've read quite a bit about what this is all about, and it's a great name for an event, YorKAOS. How did you come up with that name?
Well, I was cycling around with my dad on the Arts Open Studios, and when I got home the next day, I decided to tell my friend, and we decided up with the name when I had gathered my committee up.
Fantastic. Now, you are a committee, so how did you, well, I suppose my first question, how did you get your friends involved? Did you think, oh, well, that friend would be really good, I don't want them? How did you decide to ask Mabel and Seth?
Well, I decided to ask Mabel because, she's my best friend, and she likes doing art, and I asked Seth because I knew he would like to do something like that because he's very creative.
Brilliant. So, on your committee, what do you all do on your committee? Have you all got little jobs that you do?
So I'm the chair, and my dad is the secretary chair. Mabel?
I guess I'm like the second CEO or something.
What do you do, Seth?
I kind of just go on the committee, really.
But you've done a very special job you've already told me about, because what that nobody can see, they're going to have to use your imagination because they're on the radio. You've all got the best T-shirts, the special YorKAOS T-shirts, and you helped create those, didn't you?
So we all Ada designed lots and lots of logos. HS designed one, I designed 3, then we all took a vote and mine came up. And so then that's the way the logo, it's like blue and the pinky purple letters, like blue at the top and pinky purple at the bottom, kind of fading, then like kind of 3D orange bits and a blue outline, and then on the t-shirts we've got all the different paintings. So Mabel has
got the Chinese wave.
I have got the dream house car from Bluey,
which Ada
created on a digital art.
And I've got a watercolour kingfisher with kind of like flowy out wings that I've made.
And it does look, having seen a picture, it looks amazing. And have you got a picture on your t-shirt, John?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the nice watercolour as well.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you've got lots of people involved in this, haven't you, between you? So the event's being held at Spark. You've also got Explore York to do some things, and Elmet Lions as well. So what are they doing? How did you get them involved in your project?
Well, York Explore Libraries, we asked them and they said yeah. So they are our drop-off point, and so then we're sponsoring them since they're our drop-off point, because the artwork will be sold to raise money for charities, St Leonard's Hospice, BBC Children in Need and York Explore Libraries. Yeah.
Fantastic. And Elmet Lions, they made a donation to help you, didn't they?
Yeah, they gave us £500 to help us with YorKAOS, and we are very thankful for them to give us that money.
Fantastic. So we know it's being held at Spark, and it's from Tuesday the 18th of February to Saturday the 22nd.
Yeah.
Believe that's February half term. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you're going to have lots of exhibitions. So what will people see at your exhibition?
They will see digital art like stop motion Lego, and like photographic digital art, and just like sketches and paintings and other stuff.
Is there a theme for your event, or can anybody just put in anything?
There isn't a theme, but we can't put in anything, so like anything that can be held on a wall can go into the art exhibition, but if it's like something that can't be stuck onto a wall, then you can't put it in.
Brilliant. Oh, excellent answer. So I believe you've got some special guests coming along as well. Would you like to tell us all about those?
So we've got Emily Sutton, who's a children's illustrator for books. We've got Lincoln Lightfoot, who does really nice like drawings and paintings. And we have,
Brilliant. So I think, should we have a break there, Keith, and should we have some music?
We can do that, yes.
Now, the first piece of music that Ada's very kindly picked for us is called Pure Colour by Frank Johnson. Would you like to tell us, Ada, why you've picked that one?
I picked it because I really like his music, and it's like one of my favourites on my playlist.
Good. Shall we play it? By Frank Johnson.
That was a lovely piece of music. Excellent choice there, Ada. I loved that. That's Pure Colour by Frank Johnson. As mentioned before, that wonderful piece of music. We are chatting this morning to Ada, Seth, Mabel and Secretary John, who are the organisers of an art exhibition for children in York called YorKAOS, which is taking place in York at Spark over February half term between the 18th of February to the 22nd of February. Now, we've had a chat about it's an art exhibition. What can people do? What can young people do to get involved? And am I right in saying that it's for people between the ages of 5 and 11?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what can they do to get involved?
Every primary school and library in York has been contacted to make one for their students to make one amazing piece of art. For the next 2 weeks, take your art to one of the big Explore libraries in York, the city centre, in the city centre, Acomb, Clifton, and Tang Hall.
And when does the drop-off start?
At the last 2 weeks of January.
So basically now.
Yeah.
It's from today, isn't
Yeah.
it? So are you going along to York Library today to see whether anybody's put anything in?
So that's where HS is today.
Okay.
He's out with his mum, dropping off all the collection wallets and picking up some artwork that's already been dropped off at the libraries by some very keen artists.
Oh, that's fantastic, because I suppose that's the good thing, you're going to have something already before you start. So the big question, you're the committee that's organising the event. Are you putting any of your own artwork into the exhibition?
Yes. I thought that I should put some digital art in and maybe also some drawing, but I'm not sure what I'm going to draw yet.
Well, you've got a couple of weeks to think about it, haven't you?
Yeah.
We are also doing a art club in my school every Wednesday after school to just make some people send some art in as soon as possible.
Brilliant. And am I allowed to ask what school do you go to? What's the name of your school?
Oswaldwick.
Brilliant. And Seth?
Yeah, the committee will be putting some art in, like Ada's, for example. I'm going to put some art in. Yeah, there is another art club that artists might like young people might like to go to. It's called Blank Canvas Art Club that I go to, so they might want to
So you're roping in your school, your friends, clubs, anybody you know, aren't you? Really, to say anybody that's got a bit of artistic and a creative.
So we've written to all 68 primary schools in York, giving them a set of flyers and posters, and we did that about a month ago. And every week for the last 2 weeks, we've written to the head teachers of every school, just reminding them to get their pupils involved.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is, and I know certainly a lot of girls that are in the right age band that would love to get involved with this. So the exhibition's at Spark. Can people come along? Can anybody come along and have a look at the exhibition?
Totally, anyone who just wanders up and thinks, oh, I want to look at that. It's free to the public. Anyone can have a look. Anyone can buy it.
Brilliant. Because this is the sort of thing I'd go and have a wander in my lunch break, to be honest. So that's good. I know that I'm allowed in. That's okay.
We do have if you do want to buy something, we have a minimum of £10 to pay for it, but there's no maximum.
Fantastic. Is it free to come in and have a look?
Yes.
It is. Brilliant.
Totally.
So you've just mentioned there, Mabel, you've given me a lovely lead in that you can buy the artwork. Now you're raising money through this, as well as giving everybody a chance to put their artwork on the wall. You're also raising money for some charities, which we've already mentioned. So do you want to tell us who those charities are and why did you pick those ones?
Well, we've got St Leonard's Hospice, York Explore Libraries and BBC Children in Need. We picked the York Explore Libraries because, as we said, they were our drop-off point. And then we kind of voted for the other ones.
Brilliant. So a committee decision.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found when you're making decisions on the committee, do you agree fairly easily, or do you find there's been some artistic differences and a bit of falling out going, well, I don't want to do that? Or have you all made decisions quite easily?
So sometimes we do have like a bit of quarrel about what we should like choose, but in the end we like calm down and finally choose what we're going to choose.
That sounds a bit like our hospital radio Zoom chats when we discuss the music, doesn't it, Keith?
Of course.
Brilliant. So, you have done probably a lot of this yourselves. Have you had to get the adults involved, and have you been giving them jobs to do?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yes.
What sort of jobs have you been giving the adults?
Like,
Can you remember?
We've done a lot of driving around to different places.
like to.
Yeah, just I suppose just helping children out with some of the things that are quite hard to do if you're not an adult. Obviously looking after all the money that's been coming in from the donations, and just sorting out all the paperwork.
Oh, yeah. That's always the best bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I filled in so many forms.
Fantastic. So, question for the three of you, each of you. What's your favourite type of art?
Well, I have two favourites. So one is digital art, which I really like doing, and
Can I just, when you say digital art, for those of us that are just a teeny little bit older than you, like Keith, what does that mean?
it means like on a computer, or like, because at home I have like a computer that I like to do paintings and drawings on.
Brilliant.
And I also like doing model clay art, and I've made pots before at school and also outside of school.
Fantastic. Oh, sounds brilliant. Mabel?
The art I like doing is realism, because I got a how to draw realistic book for Christmas, and I really like doing fantasy art as well, like drawing loads of fantasy creatures.
Brilliant. That sounds amazing. Seth?
I kind of have like doing watercolours, and like I actually like doing watercolours and oil pastels, which is quite good because for the artwork I'm going to submit into YorKAOS, it's actually going to be a mix of watercolours and oil pastels.
Brilliant. You sound more artistic than me. I like photography and I like colouring in, but when it comes to drawing, I'm absolutely rubbish, and I like writing underneath what my pictures have so that everybody knows. So you've obviously had quite a busy time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about this exhibition?
10.
10.
Wait, 10
like,
11.
actually, I think higher than 10. Like
Higher than 10.
100.
So I suppose now you've worked really hard, this is maybe the exciting bit of getting everybody's artwork in. Are you going to be involved with where everything goes when it goes up in Spark?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna like.
On Monday, on the Monday of February half term, we are just going to go to Spark to like set up all the artwork for Tuesday.
Fantastic. Oh, see, that would be just watching all your hard work just come together, and then when everything's up and you can stand there and just think, oh, this looks amazing. Oh, that would be so exciting for you all.
So for all the artists who drop off a piece of art at the libraries, we're actually going to mount that piece of art and put the label on that with the information that they've provided. So it'll look very professional when it's all mounted, and then we're going to put all of them, we're going to collate all of them over the next 2 weeks, and we're working with another local artist who's run some exhibitions in York, and he's going to help the committee help them curate the exhibition.
I'm really excited about this event. If that isn't coming across, I'm really curious. I'm thinking, I'd have loved to have done this. But yeah, I think my colouring in would have been put near the back somewhere. So the sort of last thing, when all this is over and you go back to not normal life, have you got any hobbies as well as being artistic and organising amazing art exhibitions?
Yes, so I really like cycling and swimming, and I've raised money before for doing the Great Selby bike ride, 54 miles and 24 miles.
Wowzers, that's massive! Wow.
The hobbies outside of doing art, I really like climbing, and I also think I'm quite good at it because I did once, when it was raining, I did once go up a massive climbing rock with wellies on, so, and I also mostly just like doing climbing and stuff.
Brilliant, that's great. Seth?
Well, I liked cycling like Ada, but I honestly couldn't do any of this stuff she could. I can only manage 18 miles, really.
Do you want me to whisper secretly? 18 miles is more than I can do on a bike, I assure you. I can go to the bottom of the road, wobble, and then put my bike back home again.
I also like climbing, like Mabel. We're quite sporty. I do love art generally because I do go to an art class once a week after school. So I like building structures like out of Lego and things.
Brilliant. Well, is there anything else that you would like to tell us about this event, apart from I'm going to ask you to remind us where it is, when it is, and where it's all happening? Is there anything else that you want to say, that you want to share?
Yeah, we have a website which is www.YorKAOS.art, and there's more information on there.
Brilliant. So that's the website. And where's the event being held?
Spark
In York.
And the
Spark,
date?
York.
Tuesday,
basically
the
February
18th.
half term, Tuesday too, yeah.
So Tuesday the 18th of February to Saturday the 22nd of February. And if you're listening and you would like to get some art involved in the exhibition, or you know somebody, you've got children, grandchildren that you would like to get involved, then the drop-off points are at, if you'd just like to remind me.
York Explore Libraries.
Acomb, Clifton and Tang Hall.
Brilliant.
City Centre.
And the city centre.
Fabulous. That's brilliant. Well, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to all of you for coming in and chatting to us this morning. It sounds absolutely amazing and I hope it goes really well. So thank you, Ada, Mabel, Seth, Secretary John. So that's brilliant. So we're going to finish, well, I'll say finish, we've still got lots of the show. We're going to go down on a bit of a lump, aren't we? But this song is going to give us lots of oomph. It's another one of Ada's choices. This one's called The Spark by the Cabin Crew. Why have you chosen this one?
I chose it because it's really energetic and it's all about kids, and I really like it, and it's also on my playlist.
Oh, is it? I think it might make its way onto mine as well.